Good evening, everybody. It's your girl, T, and you're listening to SDSRadio. This is a special edition to the Newsy and Boujee show, so I welcome everybody who's listening to us and streaming us live on Facebook. Shout out to everybody, all three of you. And I got some special people in the building. Anybody who wants to introduce themselves first?
I guess I'll go first.
Okay. Tell us who you are.
I'm James, a.k.a. the Prez of the Almighty Nasty Army.
Okay.
We in the building.
It's your boy Derek, a.k.a. the Doctor from the Almighty Nasty Army. Let's go.
Okay.
Hi. I'm Sam. Do I have an AKA?
Whoa.
Make one up, girl.
I mean,
what you got?
You was Black Sam before Black Sam, so.
Oh yeah, Black Sam.
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay, Black Sound. All right.
Yeah.
Well, welcome you guys to the studio, and all together, you guys are who?
We're the Nasty Army. We're the Nasty Army. We're in the building right now.
That's right. That's right. So this is who we have in the building today. So make sure you guys stay tuned. We're gonna pay some respects to the station real quick. Give you another song here by Iggy and Tyga, and then we'll be right back. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Don't go nowhere. Welcome back to SDS Radio. Hope you guys enjoyed that song. You're listening to SDS, and it's your girl T here on the Newsy and Boujee show, special edition. And as you heard before we went on the break, we have the Nasty Clan, Nasty Army in the building. What's up, everybody? Make sure you guys talk close to the mics so we can hear y'all.
Gotcha.
You see everybody went
Like way close.
everybody zoomed in. Get close to the mic. Get up close and personal.
Oh, man. Okay.
Okay, so basically tonight we're just going to try to get to know you guys on a personal level, individual level, and then we're going to go ahead and talk about your brand and then how you guys came about. So I'm excited to get started. Are you guys excited to get started?
Yeah, me
Yes,
too.
we-
Yes. So
Yes.
shout out to everybody who's listening to us,
Word up.
streaming us live, and everybody who's on Facebook, all three of you again. All right, so let's get to it. So basically, I want to ask you guys individually, where's everybody from, and kind of just tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. I guess I'm going first?
Mhm.
Okay.
Hit it first.
All right. It's James here, man. The Prez, a.k.a. Afro Samurai from Mobile, Alabama. Been here for a long time, so I guess I could say San Diego now, for
Okay.
the most part. But that's where I'm from. That's my story on that.
Okay, wait, hold on. No.
Can you do that?
You're from Alabama. When did you move to San Diego? Do you know?
Oh, man. About
About a week ago.
about 18, 19 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's been a minute.
It's been a minute.
Okay.
It's been a minute.
And you consider San Diego now your home?
Yeah, for sure.
Did you ever want to go back home? Or your ex home?
I go back home every once in a while. It's different out there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's different out there than.
It's a whole different culture out there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And okay, so I heard you say the Afro what?
Afro Samurai.
What does that mean?
That's my gamer tag. That's what a lot of people call me. If you
okay.
catch me online, I get the Hey Afro look, but it's Afro Samurai. If you're a fan of the anime, but
Okay.
that's where my gamer tag comes from.
Okay, now we understand. Cool,
Mhm.
cool. All right, moving on to the next. Who wants to go next?
I'll go next. It's your boy Derek. Like I said, my handle is the Doctor 06. That's on Instagram. I don't really rock with Facebook or any other social media handles, but the Doctor 06, that's where you can find me. Born and raised San Diego, California. Been knowing Newsy for what, 15 years now? 15 plus?
Man, probably, yeah, 15 plus.
I mean, because we went to middle school, high school together. Like,
Yeah, the whole school.
Yeah.
Then after high school, it was like, meow, 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 meow.
Oh, we're gonna keep in contact. You know,
No,
all that,
nobody
that,
keeps in
nobody
contact.
keeps in
That's not how it
contact.
works.
Like in the yearbook.
Yeah.
Right.
I had so
Have
many.
great summer.
Exactly.
We're gonna go to college together.
Right.
That never happens.
See, I just walked right out. I don't want to see anyone.
Deuces.
Yeah.
Don't even look back.
I interrupted you.
Boy, I tell you. No, but yeah, that's pretty much me though. You know, I love this is the best city in America. You know, so I mean, why would you want to leave? You know, I mean, Alabama.
High rent and all.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Give it to me.
We here for the weather, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We are paying for that weather.
Right,
Let me
right.
tell
All of
you.
it.
Okay, cool. What about you, Sam?
I'm Sam. I'm boring.
Where you from?
San Diego, born and raised.
Okay.
Yeah. I have an Xbox gamer tag, but I don't have Xbox Live anymore, so yeah,
That's
I
okay.
pay
What
that
is it?
San
What is it
Diego
for all of our
rent.
games? Video people.
Yeah,
out
tell me your name.
Oh, it's Suck My Sweet Sass, cause you can't have the other word. They'll report you.
Way to find the loop.
Right, you gotta.
Be smart.
You gotta. But yeah, that's really it.
Okay.
I'm boring.
You are not boring. We're about to find out more about you.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm not going to introduce myself for the people who are here. So my name is Tanya. I go by your girl T on the radio. I am also born and raised here in San Diego. And I can be boring as well.
Okay.
Not really. I can be. I'm one of those. What do they call those people who are introvert but also extrovert? What do they call those?
Confusing.
The combination of both. There's a word for it now. I'm one of those.
One of those.
Yeah, like if I'm in a social environment, I'm all about social environment. But the moment like somebody who's there that I don't know, I'm like,
I feel that.
or I'm like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
I'm good. Like I'm like, I want to go out, and then I go out and I'm like, yeah, see.
We're
About
boring on
this.
paper.
So yeah.
Like you write our story down, and you're like, oh, this is lame.
Because
Then you get to know us, and you're like, you are a party.
yeah. See.
because Sam, she's the life of the party, and
She is
going out with
definitely
you,
the life of the
Tanya, you the life of the party. So
Yeah,
you
I
know.
can be the life of the party.
Oh, of
I'm
course.
like all about it. I'm all about, like I said, I'm all social. I am there.
Right.
I didn't come to play.
We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
We're gonna
But then
find
there's
out.
times where I'm like,
Please don't look at me.
Yeah, for real. I'm embarrassed.
Yes.
I want to go home. So
I feel
yeah,
that.
that's a little bit about me. But so moving on. So now that we kind of got to know you guys a little bit,
A little bit.
I want to ask you guys, what did you want to be growing up, and what were some of your biggest influences growing up? We can switch it up.
Okay.
Sam, you can go first.
Let's go.
What did I want to be growing up? I played competitive softball, so
Okay.
I wanted to be a softball player.
Okay, I play softball when I was
Hey, girl. Yeah.
What was it? Sunshine?
Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Hey.
I don't get it.
We played at the same baseball field leagues.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sunshine.
Yeah.
So I totally thought that I was gonna be like the next Jenny Finch, and I was gonna have like a bat named after me.
Okay, girl.
And then I got real. I was like, no, you're not that great.
Oh, girl.
And then I wanted legitimately to be a UPS driver.
Okay. Have you
get to
manifested into that dream
drive?
yet?
I just
No,
never thought that.
I work for Microsoft now. That's cool too.
Okay.
But I don't get to drive around with my door open.
Is that the whole reason why you would want to work there?
100%.
I am
Or-
not
or
surprised
what
by
about
that.
100%.
Not even postal?
No, they got a door.
Nuh-uh.
They got a big
Some of them
window.
some of them prop those open.
I feel like I would have gotten stuck with like the one where you have to like get out and walk around.
I ain't about that
And
life.
right, 100%. Like get me one of those bird scooters.
Just pop it out of your car and just,
Yeah.
Okay. So, but okay, so that's what you wanted to be. What were some of your biggest influences while you were growing up?
Pretty much
Or like, who did you look up to? Kind of stuff.
like so Jenny Finch.
Yes.
Like I wanted to be her.
Okay.
I was like, but I couldn't pitch, so I knew that was out of the question. Other than that, I don't know. I really looked up to a lot of female athletes.
Okay.
Just because they were in a different world, essentially. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, professional athletes are generally men.
Right.
So,
True.
I
Okay.
wanted to be a female
That's right, girl.
in the professional
Female power.
athlete.
Okay, girl.
Serena
Okay,
Williams
girl.
all
What did you say?
the time. Said shout out Serena Williams.
Oh, yeah?
I mean,
Yeah.
she's a female.
The
She's
She's a
queen.
mess.
I mean, we'll get into all
She
that.
is the goat.
Yes, she is.
Okay, who wants to go next?
I'll go ahead and go next.
Okay.
Get closer.
Is this close enough for you, Black Sam?
I don't know if I can hear you in
It's
the
good,
mic
it's
or
good.
in
Right
real
on.
life.
I want to grow up to be an actor, and I'm on that journey right now. you
Okay.
know. So I'm in my third play coming up in October.
Mm.
You know, so I've been in acting all my life. I was in many church plays.
Okay.
And it's something that I'm just naturally good at,
Okay.
and I'm just trying to see how far it goes. You know what I'm saying? Like, one of my influences is Denzel. You know, just that man is, you know, this is a bad man. You know.
You want to go home or you want to go to jail?
I say it to people now.
Yeah. No, Denzel.
He's a goat, too.
He is. Just everything about him, just his mannerisms. You know how he just transforms himself into another character, and it's so believable. Training Day.
Yes.
Training Day. Come on, you know.
Want to go to jail? You want to go home?
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, he's definitely one of my biggest influence, and he just keeps that fire burning inside me to just keep going, you know.
Okay.
So I'm confident. You know, I know it's a uphill battle,
Of
but
course.
you know,
Like anything.
yeah, absolutely.
If you're trying to chase a dream, it's not going to be easy. I'll tell you that for sure.
Right. You know.
There is some hard work you got to put into a dream if you want to achieve it. So.
But if it's worth it, you'll do it.
Yes,
You know.
that's right. What's the name of your play going to be in October?
It's called Secrets of the Class Reunion.
Okay.
You know, yeah, it's going to be at the Cat Theater on the 54th Street. You know. So,
What day of October?
It's the last weekend of October, so it's going to be
Like Halloween?
yeah,
Bruh.
that last week. Yeah, you know. But if y'all ain't doing nothing, come out and see your boy. You know.
Okay.
Like I
Okay.
said,
Well, then
it's
there
gonna
you
be
go,
that-
y'all.
It's gonna be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. so-
Support.
Yes.
Okay.
Man.
Mhm.
Up next.
I'm still blown
You didn't have
away
anything
by
when you
the-
were growing up and
No,
you were
no,
like,
no.
I want to be a firefighter.
I'm
Like,
with that. I'm just still about the UPS thing.
What is wrong with
There's
that?
nothing wrong with that.
That
It
is
is
an
nothing wrong with
attainable,
that.
realistic goal.
It is. It
I could have
is.
said astronaut, but no. I was real.
I'll-
I knew my abilities.
Now we
Very
know.
true.
Now we know. You know. Now next time we do any kind of merchandising or apparel, we're gonna have UPS Brown shirts.
There you
We're gonna
go.
help that
I
dream
will
come true.
100%.
We're gonna help that
Rock
dream come
that.
true.
Okay. So there you
But,
go. Live your dream, girl.
Man,
The clothing line.
mine is crazy though, man.
Okay,
for
okay,
me.
tell us.
I mean, it was two things I wanted to grow up. I wanted to be a magician
Okay.
when I was a kid.
What kind of musician though? Like did you want to like?
Definitely a lot of black magic, edgy, voodoo
You're
type.
gonna be a witch doctor.
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
I
American
did.
Horror Story over
Right.
here.
Right.
Come
That's
in.
what I was thinking.
I did. I wanted to be that for real. And I also wanted to be a bosser when I was a kid.
A what?
A bosser.
Oh.
What? I wanted to be a bosser. I used to watch a lot of boxing with my older brother, and I was like, man, you get paid to go beat people up? I'm with that. I'm all the way with that. I'm all about that. Then that dream just fizzled out. But my biggest influence was my mom. That was my, and still is the biggest influence of my life. For her to raise us as a single black woman from where we was at to the adults that me and my siblings are now, man, is uncanny. So that's the biggest influence for me.
For sure. That's dope.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with that.
Thank you.
Where would we be without our moms, to be really honest? Like, you know what I mean? If we don't have the main support system right there, like, your biggest influence should start at home for sure.
Yeah, you're my
And
best
if you
friend.
see positivity, of course you want to run with it. Or I remember I had a guest on the show and I asked her the same question, and she said, honestly, it was the women that surrounded me, like my aunts and my cousins and my mom and my grandma, because they were the people I saw them and they were so like powerful and into their own. So I wanted to be just like that growing up. I wanted to be this like strong, powerful black woman, and I was like, okay, girl, you better.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's where it starts right there.
Absolutely.
I think Sam wants to be a strong, independent black woman too.
I do.
I just noticed your shirt says Black Sam.
We got to get back to those realistic
Someone cut her mic, please.
A girl can dream that.
That's right, girl. Don't let nobody ruin your dreams. Don't let nobody shut them out. Everything is possible.
Oh,
Everything. We have seen that in the flesh.
Yeah, it's
Let's be
2018.
honest.
Just identify as a strong, independent black woman and put that on all your job applications.
That's
I
right.
was gonna say
That's
yeah.
right. They can. That is optional.
That is
Like you can
optional.
put any race that you want.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can pick one.
Yeah,
They can't
no,
do
and if they like question it, I'm an albino black woman.
Yeah, there you go.
Why y'all put these dogs?
We're just trying to get to know us.
Nobody's over here raining on your parade. Gosh.
Crazy. Oh,
That's right. Now y'all know. Now y'all know.
Now we know.
Who we dealing with.
Right.
Okay, all right. So we're gonna play some songs and then we'll come back with more questions. And yeah, any thoughts? Any last minute words?
A couple.
Oh, shout out to Bianca Hutton. That's the director of the play I'm gonna be in. So I want to give a big shout out to her for drawing an incredible script. You know, it's like I said, it's gonna be lit. So
Okay, well, stay tuned on those.
Shout
We'll
out
give you guys
Bianca.
more information about Derek's appearance in the play that's coming up next month. So we'll give you guys more details about that. In the meanwhile, we're gonna play some T-Pain, some Boot Up. Boot Up.
boot up.
Yeah, the remix. Here we go, here on SDS Radio. Welcome back to SDS Radio. It's your girl T, and you're listening to the Newsy and Boujee show. And we're just having lots of fun over here, off the break, off the mic.
Oh, my God.
Now everybody's all silent and quiet. It's okay, it's okay.
Best behavior.
Yeah. That's not what was happening 5 minutes ago.
It was
Mm.
definitely a teacher spent in high school, huh? Okay, teacher, you know. That was
No.
Okay.
Straight in the back.
Yeah, I know.
No, I just said all the things the teacher wanted to say. So that's why they appreciated me. I was like, you're dumb. And the teacher's like, what she said. I didn't say it. Worked out.
Okay, so we have James in the building, we have Derek in the building, we have Sam in the building, and they're all a part of the Nasty Army crew clan.
On me, yes.
Yes. So I want to ask you guys, now that we got to know you guys a little bit, how did you guys meet? Like who met first, or how did that happen?
Oh, man. I think out of the three of us, me and Derek met each other first.
Right.
We all worked together. And it's funny because everybody in Nasty all worked in the same place before. So
Okay.
shout out to Best Buy.
Okay, Best Buy.
That's
All-
the alcohol in you.
Where's the discount?
Hey.
That's the real question.
Yeah.
That's
and
what I'm
alcohol.
saying. They took it from me.
we all met there, and that's where it started. It started there and just grew and grew and grew from there. So.
Okay.
Yeah, it was. I started working for Best Buy actually in 2010.
Okay.
And yeah, like I said, it was at the alcohol store, and James was one of the first people I met, and you know, they embraced me, and everything like that.
Took
But it,
you in.
yeah, like look for some friends, But it was just a real cool environment, my boy Jimmy, we still tight to this day, so shout out to him. But yeah, it was just a really it was in stark contrast to what I came from, which was Walmart. I was
Okay.
doing overnight stalking, so
Okay.
we won't talk about that too much. But
Let's not get
yeah. But yeah,
That's irrelevant.
it was 2010 though when I met James.
Okay, so you guys have been rocking with each other for about 8 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, when did
Crazy.
Sam come into the picture?
Sam came. When did you
I think
come
Oh,
to?
2012 I started working there.
Okay.
I was just hired on as a seasonal employee, just trying
Okay.
to make some extra money on the side.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I was terrified of James at first.
I get,
To be honest.
I've been told
Question
that a
about how she been around here.
lot. I've been told that a lot, America. I don't know why it is. I've been
I
told
mean,
America.
Black
Right.
America, I'd say.
Yeah, like, I didn't like you when I first met you. Not that I didn't like you, but I was afraid of you. I'm like,
Yeah.
Intimidated.
man, I'm
by
so
you.
nice though. Unless you owe me money.
Mm.
No.
That's
Money is
it.
always all bets are off.
No,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
He's serious
Don't play with
about
my
that. No, but Derek, I met at Best Buy, but I was less afraid of him. He's
Yeah,
bigger,
that's what I was gonna say. You beat me to
This
it.
is before I had my dreams too. So that
Yeah,
probably helps.
no, because my now fiance knew him, and so he's like, oh, this is Derek, and I was like, oh, cool, he's not gonna kill me. Got it.
Shout out Jeff one time.
That's always a good one in my book.
Right, if you're cool with him, I guess I am too.
For sure.
I still don't know about James. Walk me to my car, please. But no, I think I really started talking to James more during football season, because he always had football pools, and he was like, oh, sports, what's up?
Mhm.
Give me your money. And I was like, oh yeah, for sure, take it.
It happened just like that too.
No, that's
There's
literally
no
the
argument there.
conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
I remember it vividly because he really just took all my money. But, yeah, and the rest is History.
The rest is history.
Yes, it is.
What do you guys do at Best Buy? Like,
At that time,
what? Yeah, what are your positions now? Or,
at that time, I was home theater. I sold TVs
okay.
at that time for Best Buy, and that's funny that Sam brought that up because I remember when we created Nasty and we was looking for new people, and I was like, I want that girl right there.
Mhm.
I was like, I want her, and I was like, why? I was like,
Definitely unanimous, yeah.
have you heard the way she talks to
Yes,
people?
yes.
like she just don't care.
Zero filter.
Like she just goes off.
What
Like,
are you? I am a classy broad.
Bruh.
Nothing but respectful things to say. Always. Don't let him
I think
lie.
people that don't know you don't believe that. I'm just like, we need her. We need her on the team. And
We need somebody like that on the team.
yeah, we need somebody like that, man. And
Absolutely.
that's crazy. And then I probably took her money. But,
You did. It's fine.
but that's how it worked out.
Okay. So I can see you guys have known each other for years, and it's not something that just came about like this upcoming year. So that's cool. You guys have built some kind of bonding relationship.
Mhm.
So since you guys have built some type of bonding relationship, I'm gonna play. It's not a game, but more as in like, how would you describe each other in like one word? He coughed on this. Okay, so anybody could start. But how would you describe him in a word, or how would you describe him in one word?
Wait, I gotta start.
Yes,
Yeah,
you do.
you
Why
gotta
not,
start.
girl?
Go ahead.
Oh,
You look like you were ready to go. You were like,
No,
oh,
Yeah,
man.
she got something in the chamber. For real.
No.
In the chamber.
Ready.
Derek's obedient. No.
Oh, that's a little inside joke, right? Definitely inside joke.
I can't. One word.
One word.
One
Oh
word.
my gosh.
If somebody just told you, what kind of person is Derek? One word. What's the first word that comes to your mind?
Choose wisely.
I know. See, and then I gotta walk out to my car with them.
Remember that time?
Right?
Jeff, she really gonna put you back home to you, dog.
Do I have to say it all crazy? All right, Derek.
Yes.
One word.
One word.
Caring.
Okay, that's a good one. It's a good quality.
He's got a big old heart.
Aww. Okay.
He does.
What about James?
James. Probably protective.
Okay, that's good
Like
quality
he
too.
takes care of his.
Okay.
That's a true story.
Yes.
Okay.
That's a true
Cool.
story.
I mean, I could think of funny things, but those are genuinely.
We'll
the-
talk
the
about that
things
next.
I think of. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Derek? How would you describe Sam and James?
Oh man.
You gotta get closer. They can't hear you.
Yes, they can. Will you tell her that they can hear me?
Your voice doesn't project the way you think it does.
Oh, okay. All right.
All right, calm down.
Well, I tell you. Sam. In one word, that is kind of hard.
That is
Right.
It's kind of
So
hard.
many words.
That's okay. That's what we're here for. Patience is a virtue.
Can't say
Absolutely.
bad words.
Mhm.
I know that's Sam. One word I would funny. Very funny because you just have such a infectious personality, but the stuff you say, you're witty. That's another good one. But just you are very, very funny. Ever since I first met you, dude, Jeff, I was like, yeah, she got something in her. She got that it. So
Funny's a good one.
yeah.
It's good to be funny.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What about James?
James, I would say important.
Okay.
Yeah.
Important, like he's an important person.
Yeah, because like I said, he's the originator of the whole Nasty Army. So he really brought us all together.
Okay.
In some form or fashion. So it's important. So
He's the
important.
alpha.
Yeah.
It's like the Godfather.
Okay. Okay, James, your turn. How would you describe Derek and Sam?
This is easy for me.
Okay,
This is
well,
easy
spill
for
it.
me.
Let's see.
I'm gonna go with Sam. I'm gonna go with magical.
Magic.
Sam,
She's like a unicorn.
yo,
Yeah.
Sam. If you know Sam, and just her character and how she treats people, and then how she acts when she's pissed off, and it's crazy. Sam is an awesome, mad person.
Okay.
And then with with Derek, down. We go down like 4 flat tires.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
So,
Yes, sir.
I mean, there's never been a situation where I'm like, you know what? Yo, let's do this or let's do that. Or what do you think about this? And Derek is like, you know what? Yeah, I'm cool with it. I'm like, all right. All right. No matter how crazy it is. And we did some pretty crazy things.
Yes, we
And
have.
Okay.
Yes, we have.
you just, you know what? I'm down. So that's my brother right there.
Okay.
My man.
Well, I appreciate you guys for doing that. So nice, being nice to each other.
I know.
It's okay. It's okay to roast each other. Too,
It felt weird.
Sometimes it
It
happens.
felt weird.
All these compliments coming my way.
A little bit.
Okay, so you guys kind of already kind of answered this question. So you guys said that Sam is the funny one.
Mm.
Okay, so who would be like the serious one out of the three of you?
Everybody's looking at me.
I mean,
You know what?
I just wanted to see what you said before we decided it was you.
Out of the three of us, I would say probably myself. I'm probably the more serious one. Out of the whole group, though, I don't think I'm the more serious one. I think that goes to our vice president, Potty out there,
Oh my
man.
gosh, yeah.
shout out Potty one time.
He's super
Just once.
super serious.
Just one.
And after that, man, your favorite DJ out there, OSL, Mitchell Dodge, man. Mitch is extremely serious. So
Okay.
I think I'm the most serious one in this room.
Okay.
But on the grand scheme of things, I'm far from it.
Okay.
Those guys are far more serious
Okay.
than I am.
Would Sam be the number one funny one?
Yeah, definitely.
But here's the crazy thing: like her and her fiance Jeff, they go back and forth. You know.
No. Let me correct you.
Oh,
Real quick. You guys think Jeff's funny, but that's because I mumble all my funny things and then he says it louder. He legitimately steals my funny thunder. Oh, he knows.
Thunder.
He knows. He'll admit it. He's all, well, nobody heard you. I wanted to make sure they heard you.
I can believe
Because they
that.
heard you. So.
Okay.
They're a very entertaining couple. I swear. They're they're a joy to be around. I'll just
Okay,
say
well,
that.
that's good.
I just needed to stop you before you gave him any sort of funny credit.
It's not him,
It's
y'all.
me.
It's all
It's
me.
just louder than me. Is all.
Okay. Who is like the most organized or more like put together?
Out of the three of us or in general?
Three of us and in general. Why not?
Oh man, I'm gonna say Sam is probably the most organized out of us
Yeah.
I got them fooled.
because she holds me down pretty well. You know,
Okay.
I do a lot. I'm very scatterbrained, and I'm doing this and doing that and doing this, and I could just text Sam and say, "Hey, I need this,"
Okay.
and that's it. I don't have to
gets
worry
taken care
about it. You just get taken care of. So,
Okay.
Yeah, she's actually put together the whole list for our beer pong tournament that we usually have every year. She puts the brackets together, make sure that's all set up, and she does a very, very great job at that. So, yeah, I agree with that.
yeah,
Okay.
she's also the one out there yelling at people
Mhm.
to get started, and it's their turn, and it gets crazy. So I'm gonna go with Sam on that.
Okay.
Oh,
Nice to know.
I didn't even know. Okay, cool.
Oh, girl, you better take that.
I got it together.
Put it in your pocket, girl.
Right.
Put it in your pocket. Okay, so that's cool. So that kind of just leads me to how, you guys mentioned that James was the one who created Nasty. So James, I ask you, how did this idea come about?
I was one. You guys want to hear the story? I'll tell you the story.
Give us the story.
Give you the story. The story's
sit
pretty.
back.
The story's pretty funny. So we was playing Call of Duty one night. I want to say it was Modern Warfare 2. I want to say it's Modern Warfare 2. It was the first Call of Duty to where you can initially put a clan tag on there. So all of us was playing. We all worked together. It was very late, and someone goes, "We should put the same name for everybody."
Yeah.
I said, "Okay, cool." So we decided, well, what's the name going to be? She goes, Nasty. And the way she said it,
Who said Nasty?
it was somebody who used to be with us at the time.
Oh,
It's somebody who
very
used to be with us.
I must have did it.
But
Wait, who is it?
we'll get into that.
Yeah,
We'll get into
off
that.
air.
But when she said
Song break
it,
comes in, y'all.
Who that?
yeah, who's that? Now I'm start getting notifications like, who's that? But the way she said it was, make it nasty. And then everybody, of course, was like, yeah. Everybody was like, man, that sounds good because she said it, right? So you're going to put 4 letters in there. So you put NSTY, and that's how that started. And then as we got to playing that night, your boy Derek, he knew it was coming. Your boy Derek, we're playing, we're out there, we're shooting and doing our thing, and then all you hear is a loud snore in the microphone.
Let's emphasize the fact that it was really late that night.
It's like 12:30.
I think it was like
He was
12:30.
really late.
It was so late.
And it wasn't just a regular snore. I mean, it was like a bear. We're like, yo, who's snoring? Who's snoring? And when you look, you can just like, yo, Derek, you there? And you just. I'm like, oh man, Derek, wake up. Oh man, I'm not asleep. Come on, man, I'm not asleep. All right. You fall asleep on the mic, so that's one of the craziest things that happened that night. But from then on, we decided to run with it, keep using the name, and then one night we had a meeting for the store.
Okay.
So I surprised everybody that night, and I was like, you know what? I tested everybody. What size jacket you wear? So everybody gave me that answer. I showed up to the meeting with customized jackets for everybody.
Okay.
For everybody. And I said, we're gonna walk into this meeting. We're gonna be dressed alike. And once that happened, it was a lot of gas, man. Everybody was like, what's that? And
The hype was real.
the hype was very real. and that's when Nasty got started. Just from that.
Okay. I was gonna ask you, like, what did it stand for? Because, like, when I asked you, I was like, when I say this, do you pronounce it as nasty, or is it just a stand for something? Like, is it like
An acronym.
right? Like, what does it stand for?
No, we're not even that cool.
We're
not even that
Isn't
cool.
that clever?
Yeah, and the funny part about the whole thing is a lot of people ask us that, like, what does it mean in this, that, and the other? I'm like,
Yeah.
It means whatever you want it to mean.
Okay.
It means something to where if you wear it out in public, somebody's gonna ask you what that means, and you get to tell them.
Yeah.
You get to tell them. So it means whatever you want it to be, but there's no.
Have you ever
acronym.
tried to like give it meaning, like
One
give
day I
each
did.
letter?
One day I actually tried that, and it just doesn't work. You know what? We probably pay good money if somebody made something super fire with that name, but it's NSTY.
That's
Very
right.
hard to do something with. That sounds cool. That
Okay.
sounds cool. But hey, if somebody out there in America or whoever, and they decide to come up with something cool, I'll take it.
Sending your suggestions
Please.
to Nasty Army Instagram page.
As soon as you
Please.
said money, I was over here trying to think of something. I got nothing. I
Right?
just wanted my money back.
All right, cool. So we're gonna take another music break, and then we're gonna go into dive in more into what your brand is doing now.
Okay.
We know where it's come from, and we got to know you guys a little bit. So now we want to talk about your brand and where you're taking it and all that kind of cool stuff. So, any shout outs that we have before we go on our music break?
Yes. Tyrone, Linda, great couple. They actually, Brother Tyrone, he's been mentoring me. I'm a sound technician for his gospel group, so that's pretty dope. He's also teaching me how to play the bass guitar. So the shout out to them, they're great people. So but my shout out game is long, so I got more people to go. So
Okay. We'll save some for later.
Right
Anybody
on.
else?
Yeah, I'm gonna say shout out to the rest of Nasty.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
The rest of you guys, man. It's a long list, so I kind of wrote it down. But my vice pres, Potty, you out there listening, man. To Jeff, or should I say Sam's wife? That's what I like to call him. To Jeff, well, boy, Mitch, the governor, Josh, white Josh and black Josh.
Mhm.
It's two Joshes. It's weird. Kat, David, Alexis, Nick, Timbo Slice, man. I saw that you got your certificate today for marriage, man. We're proud of you.
Congratulations, brother.
Congratulations.
Okay. Well, shout out to all of you.
Mhm.
I hope you guys are all listening in.
Shout out to you, Tanya, for having us.
Okay,
Yes,
thank
yes.
you. Anytime, man. Y'all can come back anytime.
Right on.
But this isn't a goodbye. This is just music break. Slow your up.
Okay, all right.
All right, I'm just kidding. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and play some by Walk It Out.
Okay.
Remember that?
Let's walk it out.
Let's walk it out.
do it.
All right, walk it out here on SDS Radio. Here we go. Welcome back to SDS Radio. It's your girl T, and we are in the building here with the Nasty Army. Just more like a fifth of the clan here.
Yes.
Literally got all of them in here. So shout out to all of them. We were just talking about all of y'all, and shout out to you guys for putting this whole group together. That's awesome. So we have Sam in the building, we have Derek in the building, and we have James in the building.
Yes, we do.
What's up? What's up?
What's up?
What's up? All right, so we got to know how Nasty came about, how it all just, it went from an idea, it went from somebody saying it, and now it's becoming this whole big old thing. So it started off as like a video game tag, right?
Yeah.
Gamer tag.
Gamer tags.
Clan tags. So what prompted you guys to move forward than just like the video games? Taking it outside of the video games? Because you guys do stuff that just have nothing to do with video games, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what prompted you guys, or what gave you the idea, or just what prompted you to just move outside of the video game world?
I don't know, man. It was just something that's ended up happening. Somebody was just like, hey, we should do this and we should do that, and we'll just take just a brainstorms of ideas. And so it was like, you know what, let's hold an event. Let's do something. Let's put it under our name. And it just jumped off from there to
Okay.
where more and more people start asking questions, and more people start showing up, and more people wanted to know what was going on. And it's all right. We just gonna give it to you the only way we know how. We're just gonna get out there full throttle.
Okay, so what was one of the first things that you guys kind of did to like get outside into the whatever it was, whether it was a community or whether it was just you guys branching out of like the clan tag?
Oh man, the first thing?
Yeah, what was one of the first things you guys did?
I
I want to know now.
I don't think the doc wants that story told.
Let the people listen to what or hear
We're
what.
talking about Vegas.
No.
Not Vegas.
I was like,
The first thing is we held an event on top of a building,
Okay.
and it
Here in
was
San Diego.
on top of a building. I mean, super balling, crazy. Let's do this thing,
Bottles on bottles on bottles.
Okay, who paid for this?
man.
Y'all just split it?
I don't remember how it went down. It just had to go
It just
down.
happened.
It just happened.
we walked down.
We walked out.
One
It
by
was-
one.
It was crazy. So we had this huge event, and a lot of people came. Unfortunately, Derek didn't stay conscious. He was
Very long.
Very long. I mean, it was. You could tell how drunk he was getting, and not everybody showed up yet. It was like at 30%, and he was pretty sauced.
Pre-gamed it too hard.
Oh man. He came in to when people walk in, he's like, hey, how's it going, man? Thanks for coming. To hey. And sure enough, he was passed out. And you can't fall asleep at an event. Not with a whole lot of people there.
Nope.
So
Don't do it.
Please,
Um,
don't do it.
to let y'all know what happened, man. And I'm gonna just give my disclaimer. I didn't do it.
Thank you for that disclaimer.
I didn't do
appreciate
it.
that.
I didn't do him dirty, man. I walked in the room, and I just saw somebody took a Sharpie to my boy's face, and it was bad. They drew a whole pirate's patch over his eye.
Oh my god.
I mean, like huge pirate patch over his eye with the strap and everything. I mean, on his closed eyelid, they colored that in. It was pretty bad. And then on top of the pirate's patch, they drew something else. Something else.
A male.
Yeah, on the side of his face.
It was a finger.
Yeah, we're gonna call it that.
You call it that.
They
Okay.
drew that, and it was, oh man, it was bad. But that was expected. But the problem is that the next day was the worst, because I forgot about it. I forgot about the whole thing, and I just remember waking up and him surviving the night. And I hear the bathroom light come on, and I hear oh, bruh. And when I heard that, it stuck like, oh, man, they got, oh, man. Oh, man.
Instant flashbacks.
Oh, it came all back
real
to me.
quick.
And he comes out, you know, the room, and you see his face. I'm like, oh, my God.
Like, they just my face.
Yeah, they got my boy real bad with a Sharpie, man.
Has anybody ever admitted who did it? Did anybody ever admit to who did it?
Of course not. But that wasn't even enough. That wasn't even enough.
And I will kill you.
Tell him, Tony.
The crazy part is now it's time for us to leave.
Yeah.
It's time for us to leave. We're on top of the building. We have to go down like 30, 40 floors. So we're walking down, you know, the Hall of Shame, and there's guests, there's people there, there's little kids there, there's people looking at his face, and they're like,
Yeah, you had to do the walk of shame.
yeah, it was
The
bad.
ultimate one.
It was bad, the ultimate one. And then the cold part was we get in the elevator, and it's not just us, there's other people in the elevator, and they're looking at his face. And so I'm like, oh man, this is
That's
getting out of hand.
terrible.
Oh, it gets worse. So we get to the lobby. We get to the lobby, and there's a lot of people out there. There's a lot of people in there. And I just remember this older black man. He comes up and looks at his face, and he's like, "You fell asleep first, huh?" You know, like one of those old, movies to where they come in and just greet you like that, and they're
Hey, what's up?
be the nice guys like, yes sir.
Yes, sir.
So yes sir, yes sir.
So, moral of the story, kids, don't fall asleep at a party.
Don't
Just
pregame.
Don't pregame.
Oh.
Pre-game when the party starts.
Definitely
Pace
pregame.
yourself.
Cause that's where you have the fun at. That's where you have the fun at.
Right. That's where the stories come.
That's where it comes
in.
from,
That's
right?
where the stories
Nah,
come
I
from.
mean,
somebody gotta take one for the
Pace
team.
yourself. No.
Nah.
Not
He
everything.
would feel differently if it wasn't him.
If it wasn't him, yeah.
He'd be about it.
It was him. He's a good sport, so it made it funny. But the thing is, they took so long with the car, and we're waiting in this busy lobby,
Standing there.
just standing there. And I mean, there's like,
Flashlights on him.
yeah, there's like 40 people in the lobby, and everybody's looking, and then we had to go out there and wait for the car.
Right.
And so we get in the car, and this way it gets more funny.
There's more.
Yeah.
There's more.
It was like, all right, we gotta drop Derek off. But are you hungry? Yeah, I'm hungry. Yeah, you hungry?
So that's where we went to.
Denny's, the talk show.
No.
We went to Popeyes. We
Popeyes.
went to Popeyes early morning, and not just any Popeyes. I mean the Popeyes where Famart used to be
In the
Oh.
hood.
in the hood.
Okay.
We go there on a Sunday morning.
Remember
There's
right next to
people-
McDonald's?
Yeah,
That's the
that
one.
one.
That's the one, T.
and people in there, I mean Sunday's best. I mean there's the bishop in there, and there's
The whole church.
the whole church. And they're
Everybody
in
that
there.
walked across the street.
Oh man, dressing as Sunday's best, man. And we had to walk in there with that, and all of them looking, and they're shaking
They don't have a
their head.
drive-thru?
They
Right.
did, but we decided to go in.
James
see.
said that was not enough.
No, it's not in the house. We walked in, and we go up there. I never forget, there was this girl up there with like orange braids and long fingernails or something like that. She's looking
It's
at
Euclid
us.
Avenue.
It's Euclid
Yep.
Avenue, and she's like,
I'm like, just don't. Just don't.
Yeah. She
Not
was-
today, sister. Not
Yeah.
today.
She was. You could tell she wanted to say something. She was on the clock, so shout out to her.
She was on the
She was
clock.
going to be halftime, you know?
Shout out to Orange Chair Girl.
Yeah, Orange Chair Girl, wherever you at, man, we remember you. 'Cause you was,
You is part of the story, girl.
yeah, you're part of the story. And Dickie Jones and Brother Barron and all these people in there, and
I'm dead.
it was a lot of people in the Popeyes at 10 o'clock in the morning, and we had to sit there. We decided to eat there.
I
We didn't even.
would have taken my stuff to go
Salt.
real quick.
Right.
In the cold party, that was the most packed I've seen Popeyes in my life. I'm like, really?
Out of all
Really?
days.
Yeah.
All
Their
this
day.
deacons, their mamas, everybody's up there.
Everybody.
Whole congregation.
I know.
Everybody.
Choir.
Everybody.
Everyone.
They
Yeah.
moved service to Popeyes.
The congregation was at Popeyes that day. I mean, it was a lot of people from church there. A lot of people. So he made it. We dropped him off at home, and he made it. And I don't know how long it took to wash that off his face.
Yeah, how
but-
long did it take that?
Oh man, it took about a good 15 minutes. Like
I
15.
bet your face was on fire
Did
Yeah,
after you were
Google
done.
how to
like
put it
scrub
off?
it. You said what?
You should have Googled.
Oh,
There's
Soap and
all
water,
sorts
girl.
of tricks.
Yeah, soap and water.
You don't have to scrub as hard. I've fallen asleep first.
It was bad. But after that, man, I mean, we did so many parties and so many events that people are like, I want to be
When's
a
the
part
next
of that. The next one. The next one gonna probably be next month.
Okay.
Gonna probably be next month. I'm
When
not
you-
sure on the date yet.
When you guys threw that first event, what was like the whole what was behind it? Like when you told people like come to this event, was it just like, oh, we're just throwing a party, or was it like was there anything specific like theme wise or anything like that?
No, it was just we're gonna be there.
Yeah, it was like honestly our coming out party. You know, like we was like, okay, this is us. You know, this is nasty. We want to show y'all how we get down. Like, you know, we're gonna just have a dope party.
Okay.
And I just remember the preparation for it. You know, going to check out the venue. You know, just seeing like how big the room was, the noise complaints we got. You know, throughout the night. You know,
Yeah, that was crazy.
So you guys
man.
like get a DJ and everything the whole
No.
night?
Nah, we just had like someone's iPod. You know?
iPod
Yeah.
hooked up to this
To
full
a
surround
speaker?
system. Yeah, it was.
Okay.
It had a full surround sound system in the place.
Oh, you just had to plug your
We
phone in.
plug in, and yeah, I forgot about that, man. The security came and they started knocking on the door. They're like, "Hey, you gotta turn it down or you gotta get out." And I'm like, "Well, you need to leave or you'll get beat up." It was
See
crazy.
how many of us are up here?
Yeah, it was
Take
crazy.
a step back, sir.
They didn't come back.
Needless to say, yeah.
Needless to say,
Have you guys used that same venue again?
no.
No.
Nah.
They're not allowed.
Probably not.
Well, you
Derek's got
know.
the pirate patch.
Yeah, definitely. I ate too many memories, and I refuse to go back to that.
You know, for Halloween, you should be a pirate.
Do it.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure we have a picture of that night. Before the Sharpie, we have a picture of that night.
We
With him
gonna,
passed out.
If
we
it was
gonna,
on-
we
it
gonna
was
have to
on
see
the
it. We
page,
gonna have to
right,
see it.
right,
Not
yeah.
see it. All right, cool. Okay, so so after your many parties that you have thrown, like what kind of things do you guys do to kind of like give back to the community?
Man, we did a lot. I remember the very first thing we did outside of parties. I remember JC. Remember JC? I'm sure you remember JC.
I mean,
I remember JC came up
Okay.
to me and she was like, "Hey, we're gonna do this. We should do something and feed the homeless.
Okay.
Do you want to do that?" I'm like, "Yeah, no doubt I want to do that. That'd be cool." And she's like, "What do you need?" She said, "Oh, we need to get together, pull together, and pull this money together for this and that." I'm like, "No, you know what? I'm gonna just give you the money, and we'll handle it from there."
Yeah.
And that instant made me feel pretty good
Yes.
from there. I think another cool thing we did is when we had a little concert kind of thing,
Okay.
where people brought canned goods to come in, and that was a huge success.
Yeah.
Man, my kitchen I couldn't go nowhere in my kitchen. It was filled with cans.
That's awesome.
It was filled with cans, and we got to donate that. That was awesome.
Shout out to everybody that contribute, to that. That was amazing. The support, the love. It was incredible. So
Wow.
and like I
That's
said,
awesome.
we've held beer pong events, for multiple sclerosis, autism, Alzheimer's. We try to branch out into every aspect because there's so much going on in San Diego.
Yeah.
so much.
There's always something going on in San Diego.
Absolutely. So
Yeah.
we also partake in the Liberty Station. They have walks, for some of
Yeah.
these, events. So yeah, we just try to do a little bit of everything. Though,
Okay. That's cool.
Yeah, thanks, Sam. She puts that together pretty quick.
Yeah.
Shout to say.
And she gets that text like at 11 o'clock at night, like, I said, we need this.
Yeah.
it's the
And
most stressful thing of my life.
But she always comes through.
She comes through.
Okay, that's
She
right.
comes
That's what
through.
counts right there. That's what counts.
Mhm.
I will say that James is phenomenal at finding a need and filling it.
Absolutely.
For sure.
He's great at it. There's things where we're like, what is that even? And he's
Yeah.
like, oh, don't worry about it. Like, they need this. And we're like, yes, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's
But
do it.
That's
Yeah.
cool. I fed the homeless last year for the first time, and it was a very gratifying experience.
it is.
We had so many leftovers from Thanksgiving. I was like, I hate that we just throw away. Like, oh, this is not okay. It's too much food. You know, all these people come to my house and all the food gets left at my house. Mm-hmm. I ain't got no space on my counters. I'm like, I gotta get rid of this food. And I was able to make like 20 plus plates or something. And me and my friend, I mean, I wrapped them up. I was able to give everybody a little bit of everything, turkey and everything. And I had, you know, wrapped it up with some forks and a knife and a napkin and a soda. And I was like, here we go. And I went to, and it was gone in minutes. I was like, oh my God. Like, I thought we were going to drive around. Like, 5 years. No. People started coming from left and right. It was like, I was swarmed. And I was like, oh my God, it's kind of scary. But hopefully, I was with a friend, but it went really well. And I was like, dang, like, just to see that environment, I was like, the environment there that they have to deal with, you know, and it was Thanksgiving, and I'm like, oh, but it was a really nice experience.
It's makes you very humble. It makes me very humble.
Yes,
to where,
very.
You know, as Derek said before, we do the walks at Liberty Station, and we get up there, we wake up 5 in the morning, and we're out there, and the sun is beaming, and we're tired because we just did, you know. Normally we'll do the beer pong tournament the night before, so we're exhausted. Yeah. So it's like, all right, well, let's just go ahead and do this long walk. But to see so many people out there at once is gratifying.
It's motivating.
Oh yeah.
Very inspirational, for sure.
It's awesome.
Yeah. Okay. Well, shout out to all of y'all, man. Good for you guys for giving back to that community and stepping out of just what started as a video game or as a crew clan tag, and to take it to that next step. That's like, and to give back to your community. That's one thing, because I feel like so many people out here have so many things to offer. I feel like we could all be a part of something to give back to our community, and I just feel like it's so easy to do it. Like, look how easy it is to just like feed the homeless. Like, it's just, I used to always say, I remember saying in the beginning of this year, it's like, you know, I feel like so much food gets thrown away. It's so easy to just put it in a bag or put it on a plate, wrap it, and just give it to somebody.
Right.
Like, I drive to downtown almost every day because I have school here. So towards the beginning of the year, I would just bring my leftovers from the night prior, and like on my way to school, I'm like, here you go, sir. Here you go, because nobody's gonna eat it at my house. Right. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna make another meal today. So, you know, when I remember going to McDonald's like down the street, and it was like buy one get one free French fries. I was like, I find the first person I see, I'm like, hey, you want some fries? It doesn't really take a lot, you know. It doesn't take a lot to give back to the community. Like you guys say, it's like just joining these walks is good enough. Not good enough, but enough. Yeah. And just to be able to, you know, can goods. Like, you think those are such simple things that people, I don't know, I just feel like we can do so much more if we all put our heads together and become one type of deal. We can give back so much more. So I commend you guys for giving back to the community, especially with the kind of homelessness issue that we have here in San Diego, because I think it's major. And it's really, really sad to see, you know, we have students here at San Diego City College who are homeless, and you can see them, they're walking around with their backpacks and everything, and you're just like, dang, like, sometimes I'm just like, you want to come take a shower at my house? I don't want you to do that, but, you know, I live too far, but still, like, you just want to, like, help them. How do you help them? But there's only so much that we can do, but yeah, it's definitely a problem, very epidemic up in here. Anyway, so we're going to keep the questions going. That was a good segment, really nice talk.
Yeah.
Just getting to know you guys. You guys are doing so much for the community. Oh my God. Yes, you guys are really good people. What's your name?
Sometimes.
All right, well, we'll get into that next. Okay. All right, so we're going to play some Little John, give you guys a little break, and then we'll be right back here on SDS. Shake it back. All right, welcome back to SDS Radio. It's your girl T, and you are tuning into the Newsy and Boujee show. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Shout out to our Facebook watchers, all 4 of you. Thank you. So we have Sam in the building, Derek in the building, and James in the building, and they're all a part of the Nasty Army.
Nasty Army.
What's up? What's up? Okay, so we talked about, before we went on the break, on how you guys branched out of your clan tag video games, and you guys went into the community and started feeding the homeless and doing charity walks and throwing dope parties.
Super dope.
Super dope. So how often do you guys throw these parties?
It's random. It's
just like
random.
one day you're like, let's throw a party?
Pretty much.
Well,
we all get bored.
no invites?
Yeah.
No.
I don't.
Now,
I told you earlier, I don't even get invited.
now, you know, we're gonna you will definitely be invited to.
Okay,
Whatever we
what's
do.
up? VIP experience, please. Press release, pass, everything, please.
Yeah, Sam got you. She can hook that up. She's
Sam.
in charge of all that stuff.
That's one more. Yeah, I got you.
The pressure.
Throws these
No
things
pressure,
at me, and
girl,
I'm
no
like,
pressure.
what?
So after doing so many things that you guys have been doing, what is it that you guys look forward to, like, in the future, in taking your brand and doing more things? Have you guys thought about that at all? Like, oh, I want to get into this, or I hope that maybe one day we can do this. Like, have you guys thought about that at all? A little bit?
Every once in a while. I mean, for me, and I can just speak for me, I remember telling Mitch, I believe, a long time ago, like, one day I'm going to call you and have you meet me at the airport. And then we're going to fly to Vegas. It's going to be on top of some casino, something that we own, right?
Okay.
Something that we own. And I'm very supportive of a lot of people. So
Yes.
at the end of the day, I just want all of us to succeed. No matter what we're doing,
There's
no
room at
matter,
the top for us, for
yeah,
all of us.
that's it, all of us. I mean,
All
not
of us.
just me, but all of us, as individuals, as well as a group. So that's it for me. It's not this huge, crazy thing, and it's turning into this huge, crazy thing. We have people wearing our shirts in South Africa.
Yeah.
I've never been to Africa. Right? I've never been to Africa, but that's people who are wearing our stuff in there. That's crazy. too.
How do you guys get your word out? Like, is it just all through Instagram that people like somebody from Africa? How could they have come across you? Like, is it all through IG?
Yeah, just social media
Really?
in general. You know, and I want to get a map one day if I find the time to get a map and pinpoint all over the world where people are wearing, you know, something with our name on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's crazy. We ship stuff to Australia. We ship stuff to Japan.
Wow.
Man, where else? Germany.
Okay, international over
Yeah,
here.
a lot
Better
to
get
Canada.
it.
You know, shout out to Canada. Canada shows us mad
Speaking of
love.
Shout out to them.
Also, the people in
We'll check
Wakanda,
Johnny.
like Wakanda, be holding us down too.
Wakanda?
Yeah, you know.
Better.
Wakanda forever.
And
You are
Zamunda?
Black Sam, girl. Wakanda is real.
I 100% at the end of that movie was like, I need to be black.
Girl, I've been saying this since I was born.
Facts.
I was born in the wrong.
This is
I mean,
not
I embrace my
body.
Mexican culture, but I mean,
Yo,
from the beginning, I'm always, girl, nah, that's not. Let's be real.
real quick, shout out to, you know, Yaya, aka Mama Ratchet, aka Yana. You know, she's
AKA the love of my life.
like, Yana, no, she's hella cool people. She's always, you know, supportive of the clan. Like, out to every event, you know, always giving us different ideas and tips. So, shout out to Yana for real. Like, she be doing her thing. So.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
shout out to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say that to the end. But
Okay.
No, no,
I guess we're gonna do it
Derek's-
now.
Derek's got a long list.
You got a long
he has
list?
to-
Hey,
You gotta find ways to squeeze them in. Little by little, hey,
Hey, I was gonna
hey.
do that whole thing. I was gonna give a whole big, you know, because I just got some few text messages and videos from all the girls that went Black Girls Brunch, man.
Mhm.
From Yaya to Delicia, I know you guys are listening right now, to Kendall, to Natalie, to Sylvia.
Yeah.
All of you guys, man. Thank you for the love and support.
Shout out. There ain't nothing without support.
Oh man,
For sure.
our collab game is
Yeah,
crazy.
and check them out too. When Black Girls Brunch on Instagram, like dope page, they got great content. Great
Okay.
content.
Are
So
they
check-
are they like a podcast? Are they like video games too, or what?
So they have a podcast, but they have it on YouTube as well. So they have a visuals.
Okay.
You know, which is
See
really
them.
good. Yeah. You know, very
Okay.
beautiful beautiful ladies.
They
So,
are.
yeah.
Okay.
So I
cool.
love them.
What kind of what's their content, or what do they do? What do they talk about?
Everything, man. They talk about love and respect. They talk about financial stability.
I heard that, girl.
They talk about a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Real life.
Real life,
Struggle.
real life, and it's awesome. It's awesome what they do. So, one day we'll grow up and be like them. One day.
One day.
One day.
That's the future. That's what the future for Nasty is.
Hey, it might be.
Hey.
It might be. One day we put a video
Possibilities are
camera.
endless.
Yeah, we should put a video camera up in the man cave one day.
You better.
It's too hot.
You better. Let me video
No,
it.
okay, never mind. Sam said no. I'm sorry.
Unless it's just me.
Okay, we can do that. We can do that.
I'll change poses every 5 minutes. And it's gonna just be like, what's she gonna do next?
Have you guys ever thought about putting, I mean, I know you guys have a podcast and we'll get into that in another show, but have you guys ever thought about putting put it up on YouTube and not just your SoundCloud account?
Yes, we talked about it. It just doesn't happen. We talk about a lot of stuff that just doesn't
You're just not
happen.
executing?
Yeah, man.
Ouch.
That's what happens because Black Sam ain't there to take care of this kind
I
of
was
stuff.
just gonna say,
Yeah.
obviously the organized one's not around.
and that's what happened. We'll
That's
talk
your
about
bad.
stuff, and it disappears. Well, one day we'll get the camera up there, right?
That's right. Hey, all things will come in due time. In due time.
Yeah, it's my song right here too.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my song right
Drip,
here.
drip.
Oh man.
So you guys talked about, your clothing and how you have been, mailing it out to all types of different places of the world. How did your clothing line idea start? Like, where did that come from? Was it because of that one time that you bought all the shirts or the jackets for everybody? That after that you were like, is this
That's it. That's it. That went. Just a crazy response we got out of the whole store that night. I was like, man, people are really messing with us.
The hype?
The hype is real. And then, you take a picture and you post it online, and then people are like, hey, I want that. I want that. I want that. Okay, cool.
Guilty.
Yeah.
Guilty.
As a matter of fact, yours is coming. Yours is
Okay,
coming.
well, I'll wait for it. But I was one of them. I was like, I want one.
It's gonna be at your house this week.
It took me a while too.
What? Oh my
Quit playing.
goodness.
Stop it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
So right now you guys just do t-shirts, right?
We done.
Is there anything
We
else?
done t-shirts. We done tank tops. We done
Jackets.
hoodies. Yeah, we done hats before.
Okay.
And I'm looking at a few other things. I don't know if I can mention it all out on the air, but I'm looking at other things that people can wear.
Mm-hmm.
Not toe socks.
It won't be that.
No, definitely not.
High top socks.
No.
No?
That's not what I was thinking. boy.
Snuggies.
You know what? If you find me a Snuggie,
They're everywhere.
I'm trying to think. What about like tracksuits or something?
we could do that.
I'll rock a tracksuit.
Tracksuits. Oh, man.
Can they be the tearaways?
Yeah, that's the ones I'm talking about,
This
girl.
ain't 1995. What are you talking about?
You better stop, because that's coming right back.
It is.
It's the 80s all over again. What you mean?
Then the 90s. I just want to be ready.
Right.
Just want to, okay.
I'm just ready to break it down just on the dance floor.
Yo, shout out to Ben. He's a UFC fighter, and he rocked, some shorts with our brand on it as well.
Okay.
So, we like I said, we got it out in all
So
aspects.
many things and
Yeah.
possibilities. I mean,
Yeah.
headbands,
Yeah.
scarves. I mean, even like bandanas.
Yeah, I mean, we're trying to go a little bit under the clothes, but
Oh,
I mean, that's
Well.
where we're going.
swimwear.
Sure, you can call it that.
Right.
You
But I mean,
Oh, okay, well.
can call it that.
Okay, yeah, it's
But-
swimwear.
But speaking of Ben, though, that was a very great milestone, I think, in Nasty's background, to where we actually got to sponsor an MMA fighter.
Oh, nice.
And that was insane to be at the arena, to be ringside, and see someone come in and fight with your logo on their shorts and their cut team wearing your name. Oh man, that was an amazing experience.
I
So
bet.
yeah, shout out to Ben, or whatever name you're going by these days. It keeps changing,
There's a lot of
man.
identities.
Yeah, and it's in Spanish, so I really
where
can't
you hiding
pronounce
from,
it.
Ben?
But BNPB, man,
Yeah.
BNPB, what's up, baby?
Well, that's cool. At least you guys are, so you guys have some ideas for how you guys want to take your clothing line regarding into the future,
Oh yeah,
as far as more things. So that's cool. Shout out to y'all.
thank you.
So make sure you guys, so real quick, shout out your Instagram name so they can follow you, and so they can, is that where they can go to, like, if they want to request merch?
Yeah,
Is that the
and
place to
normally
go?
just send us DMs on Instagram, but
Okay.
Instagram Nasty Army NSTYARMY is our collective
Name.
Instagram. Yeah, but personal, man, the Afro Samurai. Instead of the S, it's the letter 3. Don't ask why. Long story, but the Afro Samurai.
We
is
all about
is
story.
me. Yeah, we are. It's not that cool though.
Yeah. Okay. Well, wait.
James
James
can't spell.
She got jokes for Jokes for days.
You want to shout out your Instagram too?
Yeah. So the Doctor 06, the O is a 0. So check me out on Instagram. Like I said, I'm not really on any other social platforms. Snapchat I don't really do. Facebook I don't really do. Instagram though, that's where you can find me.
Okay, but quick question though. Why the doctor? Where'd that come from?
Oh man.
Go ahead, tell
Oh, you want me to?
Yeah, go ahead, tell Brent.
Oh man, I can tell you where the doctor came from, man.
Where is the doctor come from? What is the story behind that?
So the story,
Tell us.
The story behind the doctor is back when we worked all together at Best Buy, and Derek worked in the warehouse. So in the warehouse, you get to play music because no customers are back there. So whenever you go into the warehouse, without seeing Derek, you knew he was there because there was always some super baby making R&B music playing in the warehouse.
You would get pregnant just walking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like you walk in the warehouse, you're like, man, what? Did I walk in on something? Like you try to walk in with your eyes closed.
Where the
you know?
candles?
Yeah, you know, like, hey,
Rose petals.
I didn't see the sock on the door, so I figured it was cool to walk in. You know, the red light wasn't on, man. We're supposed to have a code in this, but he used to play this music, man, and you walk back there like, man, somebody back here, man. Who you trying to get pregnant back here, man? And from that, it always came to, to Dr. Feelgood, and everybody was like, it's Dr. Feelgood. He's just back there playing. Oh man, playing. Ooh, man, the music going, man. And you walk in there, and you forget where you at. Like, oh man, it's Derek here. I'm not at home. And from there, it became the doctor. After that, it came from Dr. Feelgood in the warehouse to the doctor of the Nasty Army.
Okay. We still bumping those jams?
Oh, for sure.
All day, every day?
That's
It's classics.
that's a lifestyle.
That's
you
a
know.
lifestyle. Dang. Okay. Okay. What about you, Sam? You want to shout out your Instagram?
Mine is getmea_sandwich.
That sounds so bomb right now. I ain't gonna lie. Well, there you have it.
What's your favorite sandwich, by the way?
Anyone you make me.
As long as it's free.
I'm gonna give you a mayonnaise sandwich. You know, you like that?
Miracle Whip. I don't like mayonnaise.
I don't like Miracle Whip.
Yeah,
That's a no for me, dog.
Mayonnaise? Oh man, I don't know if I can trust you if you don't like mayonnaise.
Who does like mayonnaise?
Like the rest of the world.
No.
I don't like mayonnaise.
Yeah, mayonnaise is
Sriracha.
delicious.
Well,
Okay. Subway?
No?
Shout out to Subway.
well, I mean,
While we're on the subject,
Jersey
we-
Mike's.
Jersey,
Jersey
oh,
Mike's.
for real.
Yeah.
Their Philly
Really? I don't like
cheesesteak.
Jersey Mike's.
What?
I've had them like once and I was like,
Yeah, they put way too much bread and way too much lettuce on me. I was like, I can't eat this.
You put, wait, this is salad.
Yeah, I'm like, it's a salad. It's a salad between
It's a
bread.
salad. It's a salad.
Fun tip. Light lettuce. They do that.
Light lettuce is still like a head of lettuce. You know?
You're going to the wrong people. Because they'll put like 3 little strings for me. I'm like, cool. That's
I mean,
Get out.
probably, I feel that racism is crazy. Like I walk in there and they're not even listening to what I'm saying. Oh, light lettuce.
Because they're
Oh,
terrified.
apparently, man.
They're just waiting for you to get real crazy.
You know what's funny? I remember at the job, they're like, you need to smile more. And I'm like, what does that mean? Like,
It's
no.
scarier when you smile.
Yeah, it's like, you
Stop
need to
being
smile.
so intimidating, James.
I try not
Basically.
to. I try not
You need
to.
to have a nicer face.
Put a sticker somewhere.
Like a happy face sticker.
I have
A
to.
star by his eye.
I have
Don't put
to.
no star by your
Some glitter, I
Nah,
mean.
it's funny because I remember, who was it? I want to say it was Roni. Yeah, it was Roni. she gave.
Shout out to Roni one time.
Shout out to Ronnie, man. She gave me Ninja Turtle stickers to put on my name badge, so people would be less afraid to talk to me. And the crazy thing is, it's not the customers who are not afraid to talk to me. They come up to me all the time. They tell me the whole life story. We're best friends. It's just my coworkers didn't want to talk to me, and it's a lonely place.
It's a lonely
You don't get Joseph back.
Picture him sitting in his room.
I know. All by myself.
America, I need a hug. I need a hug.
Oh,
Black
man.
Can you help my brother out? I feel very lonely.
Send him that virtual hug, please. People.
Please.
He need it. He need to feel it. Aww.
Apparently I'm too mean. I would smile. I would
DM
reflect.
the hug, y'all.
Yes, man. Jeez.
All right, cool. So we're gonna talk about a little bit more, a couple of serious, more stuff in a little bit. But before that, we're gonna take another music break. Any other shout outs you guys want to give out while we on there?
Yeah, I'll go one. From the podcast, man. Shout out to the other Sam, which is weird because he is actually black.
Oh, he is black.
So we're gonna call him Samuel.
Samuel.
Yeah, we're gonna call him Samuel, man. Please excuse my potty mouth podcast. Our co-host Sam out there, man. We gotta get him in the building, man. Sam is hilarious.
Shout out Sam one time. Yeah, Sam's dope though, for real, you know.
Yeah, well, we're gonna have to bring you guys back to talk about to discuss your podcast.
Oh, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Yes, so we can talk about your podcast, and maybe you guys can do your segment, your podcast here.
Oh,
Maybe collab.
ooh.
We're all here. Might as well.
We all here.
Might as well. Don't play. All right. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about it. All right, let's go into some Young Jock here on SDS. Hey.
Hey.
Just throw it in. Oh, dang, the song ended. I wanted to sing along. Dang. All right, well, welcome back to SDS Radio. It's your girl T here on SDS. I just said that. What's wrong with me? Anyway, so we're here on the Newsy and Boujee show, and it's a special edition because we have the nasty crew up in here.
Yeah.
We got Sam, Derek, and James. Thank you guys for rocking with me these past couple hour and 49 minutes. And thank you to everybody who's on Facebook. Our solid four is still there. Thank you.
Thank you. With us.
Thank you.
Yes.
And everybody who's streaming us online and any other platform. So thank you so much for listening to the show. So I got some last minute questions before we sign off the show because it is coming to a near end, unfortunately. But I do have some cool questions to ask, and hopefully you guys are into them. So my biggest question that I always ask the people that I bring on the show is, what do you seek from your audience as far as they're supporting you? You see that. They support your vision by buying your merch, by attending your events, and doing all that kind of good stuff. But what is your, what do you seek from them more of? Like, you give them a message, what are you looking back? Like, are you asking for more support, or what is your, I guess what I want to say is, what is your ultimate message to your audience? In the scheme of things, like in the bigger picture of your brand, it branched out and you're doing so many things now. And at the end of the day, out of everything that we discussed today, what is your ultimate message to give back to your audience that follow you, the people that rock with you, whether that's the followers or the people that support your brand, or even in your own crew? What is the ultimate message that you would want to tell your audience?
Man,
it's a good question.
that's a great question.
And you guys can think collectively or answer collectively, individually. It's always nice to hear what you guys just want to portray for the people who support you and have your back.
Man, wow. Okay. I can do this.
You can do this.
I believe in you.
Oh yeah?
Just do it like Nike.
I feel the support already. Ultimate message.
Yes.
I might just say, you know what? It's easy.
Okay.
Keep it nasty. Keep it nasty. And the reason why I say that, because it means so much
Just kidding.
different things to different people.
Yes.
Right? So if you ask me what does nasty stand for, I'm pretty sure my answer is going to be different than Darius. It's going to be different than Sam's or Jeff or Mitch or Potty, Joshua, whoever. It's going to be a different answer at all times. And as far as the people who follow us, the people who rock with us, oh man, they come from so many different walks of life, like we do.
Yes.
The group of us, we're, man, we come from way different places.
Yes.
Just the three of us in this room come from way, way different places. But the thing is, we all heed the call at the same time,
Mm-hmm.
and
You all share that passion.
we share the same passion. And at the end of the day, we're one person. So
Yes.
I think that's part of the protector thing. From what Sam said, is that I protect that. You know, we love each other and we stand up for each other. We never shoot each other down.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as our followers go, they're with us, man. And I'm gonna say, you know what? Just keep being cool, keep being you. That's my major message to everybody, man.
Okay.
Keep it nasty.
Yeah.
Word.
Also too, you know, and this is just a broad, you know, general perspective on it. If you want to do something, you know, I mean, we started off playing video games, and look where we're at now, you know. So if you want to do something, if you really like feel passionate about, you know, your craft, or you know, you have an organization or a group of people that you want to excel at whatever you're trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
do it. You're gonna have a lot of naysayers. You're gonna have people saying, "Oh, you can't. It's not gonna. That idea isn't bright enough."
All those people exist.
You gotta persevere, and you just gotta keep going.
That's right.
Everything in life is gonna be an uphill battle, but as long as you have a solid group of people around you,
A solid support system.
exactly, that believes in the
That's all you
same
need.
thing, you know, you got this. You know, just keep going, like, and we gonna keep going. You know, like Nasty is gonna be here for a mighty long time. For real.
I heard that.
Are we gonna send Sam to your house?
Yeah.
You don't want that.
Me?
You.
Oh, yeah, no.
Black Sam and Samuel.
I met him.
Probably.
Yeah, she met him, girl.
Sorry, Sam.
Any thoughts on your side? On the message of the crew?
I mean, I think James said it best. Nasty means something different to all of us. Like when somebody asks me what it is, I tend to focus a lot on the fact that we give back so heavily
Yes.
to things. So for me, that's what nasty means to me. And that's the kind of culture that I like seeing
Yeah,
be perpetuated.
for sure.
So
The message of giving back,
Mm.
never give up, and the fact that support is everything.
Support is everything.
Support is everything.
Keep it
Okay.
nasty.
Yes. So keep it nasty, y'all.
Real
Make it
nasty.
Make it nasty.
Yeah.
there was a
Yeah.
whole song written about it.
It really was. Shout out to Tiger.
Great observation, Sam.
Yeah.
I do that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do.
So you said you guys have events coming up.
Mhm.
What is your next event? You said you want to do something next month.
Yes.
Anything solidified yet that you want to tell the people?
The date is not set in stone yet. I'm sure Sam's gonna get a midnight text saying Sam's gonna
I
be
was
this
just
date.
gonna say, he's gonna tell me 2 minutes before, be like, "Can you put this together?" And I'm gonna be like, "Okay."
The next thing is gonna be the beer pong for autism event.
Okay.
And that's gonna be crazy, man. And shout out to Neil. Neil, if you're out there listening, man, we appreciate
Yes.
everything you do. Neil comes through, just like we hit up Sam last minute, we hit up Neil last minute and say, "Hey Neil, we need to do this, this, and this."
Mhm.
And he goes, "You know what, man, no problem," and give us so much crazy stuff to raffle off at our events. So that's awesome.
Yes.
But how it works is that we take all of our teams and they all pay $20 each, so 40 a team, and we divide it. We give the winners half, and then we donate half to Autism Speeds or the MS Society or whoever. We donate half
For
to
sure.
them.
Yeah.
So
That's
it's
cool.
an awesome thing. But once we get that date, please, I hope you come with us.
I will be there. Just let me know as long as it's not the week of October 21st. That's hard.
Ooh. Well, we just found out right now the walk is on the 21st.
Oh, well, man. Friday.
Oh man, so we gotta plan to walk somewhere around this date.
All right. Well, if I can't make it to that one, then I'll for sure make it to whatever and anything you have in the future. I'm all down for supporting people who give back to the community and just supporting your friends, your local supporters, and your local. We should always support local community
Absolutely.
members for sure. It's like we all want to expand, or we all want to, eventually branch out to just what it's not San Diego, but this is home. You gotta
This is
support
home.
your home first, for sure. So I'm all for that. So I look forward to your events. I look forward to our collab.
Yes.
Oh, we're
Let's
gonna do
collab.
it.
It's gonna be a beautiful thing.
Yes, and then we're gonna have you guys back to talk about your podcast.
Oh yeah.
Sam, you can come back too.
Maybe one day they'll let me be on it.
Nah.
Dang, tell me how you really feel.
You know what? If we get a copy of this, we can upload this as a part of one of our this episode too, since we can't get the book.
I don't want your pity podcast.
Oh my god.
Now she's too good.
So before we sign off, you guys have any like last minute shout outs or last minute anything that you guys want to say to anybody who's listening out there?
Yeah. One last thing. We have a giveaway.
Yeah.
We have a giveaway, man.
Sure do.
We're gonna Amazon a brand new copy of the new Spider-Man game, or you could choose the new 2K19. If the first person, and because we talked about this a lot in the podcast, the first person who could DM us the most names of everybody from Nasty.
Okay.
Dang.
The first
Y'all better.
person.
I
So
don't even know if I'd win that.
we'll go through the end of the night of the first person who lists everybody, you automatically win. What's the
Most.
Or the most.
The most. The most are the first
Rewind
all
the live,
wins.
y'all. Rewind the live.
Rewind it. Hit us up.
Do what you gotta do.
Same.
Do what
Right.
you gotta do.
Sam.
That's one. You got 3 in here.
3 here.
Y'all better start typing.
Okay.
And then Derek, you have a play coming up next month. You said it was going to be the last week of October, the
Correct.
weekend.
Correct. Yes, the last is going to be a Friday, Saturday showing is going to be at 8 o'clock. The Sunday showing is going to be at 3 o'clock.
And what's the name of the play?
It's called Secrets of the Class Reunion.
Okay.
And I'm playing Coach Joe Moore. It's kind of screwed up because I had a relationship with a 14-year-old.
Oh.
Ooh.
While she was in school, so it's a lot of layers to the play. It's a lot of layers, you know.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, it's great. Like I said, it's a beautifully written script by
Okay.
Bianca, and so like shout out to her one time. Shout out to my brother, like B.Watt. Check out his music too, on
For sure.
YouTube, SoundCloud.
As soon as you clean it up, bro.
Yeah.
I'll clean it here. Just clean it up for me.
Shout out to him for real.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, and shout out to Mom and Dad Watson.
Yes.
Tell them I said hello.
They give their love.
Tell them I said
They
what's
give their
up.
love. Absolutely.
Yes. Yeah. Anybody else? Sam? Any shout out?
I'm alone.
I got no. You got a ring on your finger. You don't want to shout out your fiance?
I think we did earlier. He only gets one.
Shout out Jeff 2 times then.
To everybody from Nasty, man.
Yes.
From everybody from Nasty, thank you very much.
Colleen, shout out Colleen.
Everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Colleen.
Everybody who listens to us, everybody who listens to our podcast, everybody that listens to When Black Girls Brunch,
Yeah.
you guys, to Samuel, man, please excuse my potty mouth podcast is going down. We're gonna get T on there.
Check it out on SoundCloud.
Yeah, we're gonna get Black Sam on there before she
Black Sam.
cuts us out.
We can go together, girl.
Right.
Double team.
When we get our shirts.
Tell me how you really feel.
Oh man.
But thank you, everybody.
Yes,
Everybody.
thank you for everybody who's tuned in and listened to us, and thank you for you guys for coming in and sharing your stories
Thank you
and
for having us.
sharing
Thank you for having
your
us.
history of your brand. I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited what you guys have planned in the future. I'm excited to attend your events and to be a
Please.
part of them, and hopefully we can get that podcast going. And I'm excited for you guys.
Ready.
Dope.
It's gonna be
Dope.
cool.
All right. Well, anybody want final words? Goodbyes.
Good night, America.
See you later. Black America.
Good night, America. Go Eagles.
Ew.
Wah, wah, wah. Titan Nation, stand up, baby.
Why are you still running for the Titans?
Well, first of all,
Never mind.
Because you can really go up from the bottom.
You know what?
I can only look
And
up.
on that
I can only
note,
be so disappointed.
I mean, only one of our 3 teams in here won
One?
this
It's me.
weekend. So
It me.
only 2 of us out of 3. And somebody
Anywho.
team
Okay,
2.
my team lost too.
was the LA Superchargers.
Yeah, it's really sad.
Yeah, but we knew they were gonna lose though.
Yeah,
That wasn't
but,
shocking.
There's hope in the end.
Patrick Mahomes.
We'll talk about this another time.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you to everybody on our lives
Thanks.
who tuned in. The screen is frozen. But hopefully you guys are still tuning in. And thank you for everybody who's streaming us live. And if you guys listen to the giveaway, make sure you guys... I don't want to tell them again because then it's cheating. So y'all heard it.
You heard it.
It was told once,
Yep.
twice maybe, but y'all need to get on that ASAP trying to get that giveaway. Oh, grrr. All right. Thank you guys for coming in. And the Newsy and Boujee show is signing off. And I'll see you guys Fridays from 5 to 7. I'll be back on the air. So make sure you guys tune in then. Oh, grrr. All right. Good night, everybody. Good night, San
Peace.
Diego.
Good night.
Bye. Here's some Nas. Here we go.